We're gonna get into some of these activities. So deep breathing. Who remembers our muscle for breathing?
Diaphragm.
Oh my God. She was here last time. She was paying attention. Yes, diaphragm is the muscle for breathing. The diaphragm is the muscle for breathing. This muscle here is called the diaphragm. But most of the time, when we get stressed, when we get older, they've been exposed to smoking either directly or indirectly, so the lungs are not performing as they used to, and then you end up using these are backup muscles for breathing. We call them accessory muscles of breath. They are supposed to be your backup muscles, but most of the time, most people, they end up using them as the primary muscles of breathing. But the primary one, diaphragm. So we're gonna focus exercising a technique box breathing. Box, picture boxing away into 4 sides, right? So that's why it's called the box breathing technique. And it's 4. So the number to remember is just 4. So what we do is we breathe in for 4 seconds, then hold for 4 seconds, then we breathe out for 4 seconds, then we hold for 4 seconds. Right? Got it? Got to triangle. Ready? So if you have space, you can use your arms as well. So go ahead and breathe in. Breathe out. And hold for 4 seconds. And breathe in. And breathe out. And hold it. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you breathe in, I want you to focus. Bring attention to yourself. Don't worry about everything else. Just yourself, okay? Breathe in. And breathe out. And you breathe, as you breathe out the stress, let it go, right? Release it. Let's do 2 more times. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. And this is something you can do, right? You don't need equipment, you don't need anything. Just doing that can lower your blood pressure. So, just doing that can lower your blood pressure. So the next technique we are going to learn, I don't think I have it on here, but it is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique, right? And that one, we talked about mindfulness, bringing your mind to the present, right? Mindfulness is bringing right, to the present, right now. Because sometimes we worry about the past, we worry about the future, and it's right now. Right? So this technique ekusomesa okusobola okukola ki? Okubeera in the present right now. So 5 things you can see. So let's practice it together. Look around, get 5 things you can see, or notice 5 things you can see. And I got okutuyamba. Who can mention 5 things they see? Okay, 1.
The TV.
She sees the TV. Yes. She said the drum already.
The light.
Light. Yes.
Books.
There's a banner.
Books.
There's books. Yes. So, as you know, we have 5 senses, right? Sight is one of those senses that we know. So, focusing on noticing the 5 things you see, the different color of the wall, that's one of the things in this technique. So 5 things you can see. Then 4 things that you can hear, right? Four things you can hear. So take a second to hear different sounds. Who can say what they hear? Okay. The voice, my voice. What else?
The wind. The wind.
You hear the wind. Mm-hmm.
Barbara
Yes?
typing.
You hear the AC. She says she hears someone typing over here. I also hear her computer. I think it's overheating. Yeah, very good. Then 2 things you can smell. Right? Or you can smell the perfume. Yeah?
They are cooking somewhere.
The food. Someone is hungry. Someone is hungry. Right? And so I actually skipped one of them. There are 4 things, and I'm sorry. That the 4 things, the 4th one is supposed to be things you can touch. So take a second to notice things you can touch. Remember, it says notice. You don't have to actually touch them. Just notice them.
Phone.
Okay?
Touch, you said it.
Yeah. But this one, when you do it, you try to feel them or imagine feeling them. How they feel, the texture, right? Kati ndaba kamere, no? Maybe how it feels in my hands. The ground, how the ground feels on my feet. I'm seated, how the chair is feeling. Is it comfortable, uncomfortable, right? That bottle is round, how it feels. It might be cold, maybe the water is cold. So that feeling, so getting in tune with that feeling of that sense of touch. And then the last one is the sense of taste. So noticing what it could be maybe you last had a meal and the feeling of that meal, or even your saliva, how your saliva tastes, or coffee if you had coffee. So that technique is called the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, and that's one of those mindful techniques. So when I could bring you to the present and make you relax. So this one is my favorite, which is called the loving kindness technique, right? Loving yourself, because sometimes this is one of those things where we don't love ourselves, right? So bringing love to yourself. So we're gonna practice this one, and I'm gonna give you some cues about words. Most of you know the Bible. God said, love yourself as you love your neighbor and your enemy, right? So we're gonna put it in practice. So you're gonna go like this. So we're combining 2 techniques in one. The loving kindness technique and then also the soothing technique. So you crossing your arms, this is the soothing technique. And you rubbing your arms like this is the soothing technique. It feels good, doesn't it? Right? Yeah, you can lower your stress. So I told you, you're gonna live today knowing how to manage stress. So this is the soothing technique. Now we're gonna add the loving technique. The loving kindness technique goes, so you're gonna repeat after me. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May my children be happy. May my children be well. May my children be healthy. May my enemy be well. May my enemy be happy. May my enemy be healthy. Now let's take it to the world. May the world be well. May the world be happy. May the world be peaceful. May the world be happy. Good. So that's the simple technique.
Yeah.
So, you know, so you bringing love to yourself, but then also extending it to your loved ones, and then extending it to your enemy, it actually helps you. And your body does produce different chemicals, oxytocin, is it oxytocin? We have a nurse here, right? So yeah, I'm back. There's a chemical, I think it's called oxytocin chemical. That's the feel-good chemical that gets produced. And then there's other, other great chemicals that get produced when you do such an exercise, helping you manage the stress. Okay. So the next one, the column, is called the body scan technique. So I do have that one on here. Most of the time, you can't fall asleep. And this happened to me when I was going through my studies for my doctorate program. And I remember my sister had lost twins. She was 2 months away from giving birth, and then she she had a miscarriage. And I was under a lot of stress. And then on top of that, the work I was working at, they laid me off. And then I had school that was very difficult. So there was a lot of stress going on. And then all of a sudden, someone who was an A-B student, I was becoming a C-D student. And that's not something you want to do when you are going through a doctorate program, banga. They only, actually this program was, you get 3 C's, then they kick you out. So I was under a lot of pressure, that I wasn't going to make it. And I couldn't fall asleep. And being, a Ugandan boy, ego, right? We don't want to, seeking a help. So I felt like, I could handle it myself. I could do it. So I remember I went to one of my professors. She's from the Philippines. And I told her what was going on. And she's like, and actually she was my neuro biochemistry professor. And she was like, this is not you. There's something going on. And then I told her, I told her what was going on. She's like, I'm going to ask you to go see a counselor. And at first I was kind of resistant. But then she's like, no, you need to go see a counselor. Otherwise, you're going to fail out of the program. And so I went, I saw the counselor, and then they told me this technique of body scanning. Yes, so body scanning, you scan your body from the head to the toe. Or you could do it backwards, from the toe to the head. So basically you're just scanning. Scanning your whole body. But you're noticing. So let's start with the head. So you're gonna scan the head. Notice the thoughts that are coming in. If you have a headache, if you have tension, just notice it. Then we're gonna go to the neck. Just notice how the neck feels. Is there pain? Is there stiffness? Then we'll go to the shoulders. Just notice how the shoulders feel. Is there tightness? Is there tension? Right? Then we're gonna go to the chest. Do you have chest pain? And the back. Do you have back pain? Upper back pain? Then we'll go to the stomach. How does the stomach feel? Is it hungry? Is it making noises? The lower back. Is it tight? Is it tense? Is there pain there? Right? So you're scanning with me, right? Then you go to the thighs. Notice how the thighs feel. Are they cold? Are they warm? Are they tight? Then we go down to the lower legs. Your calf muscles, how do they feel? Are they tight? Right? Down to the ankle joint. And then of course the toes. How do the toes feel? Some people, they have cold toes, right? And when they put them on you, you want to run away. Right? So you want to notice those feelings. So the best way to do that exercise is put yourself in a calm state, close your eyes. So let's close our eyes. And then just take a minute and just scan from head to toe. And as you're doing it, I want you to focus on the breath. So the breathing, whereby you're breathing in and then breathing out. Okay, keep scanning. Okay, very good. At nighttime, if you're having trouble sleeping, it's best when you lay flat, then you close your eyes and you just focus on scanning all the way down and then scanning all the way up. Most of the time, if you do that exercise 3, 4, 5 times, you won't even know the last thing you did when you were falling asleep, because you will just fall asleep. The other technique is the muscle relaxation technique. So whereby we're still gonna do the scan. It's almost like combining the scan with this technique. So now we're gonna focus on the brain, but now we're gonna tense. So I want you to tense. Feel the sensation of your brain being overloaded with everything, thoughts coming in, right? So load it with everything, how that feels. And now release, let go. So let your thoughts be relaxed, let them go. If there's negative thoughts coming, just watch them go by, don't hold on to them. Then we're gonna go to the neck. I want you to test your neck, make it tense, right? You can do a chin tuck to tense it. Then relax, let it relax, right? Then the shoulders, make them tense those shoulders. Feel how tight that is. And then feel how relaxed when you let go, right? Then the arms, make them tense. Make a fist and tense your arms and forearms, right? Then relax, let go, right? Then the back, make the back tense. Feel how tense it feels. Then relax. Then the thighs, make them tight, tense them. Good, and relax. And the calf muscles, make them tight, right? Make them tight. Good, and release. Good, so that's the muscle relaxation technique. It's by tensing different muscles and then relaxing them. So that's another way to also manage the stress. Okay, let me see. Of course, we talked about mindful walking and then guided imagery. Guided imagery, a technique you're here, but you're thinking about walking on the beach in Florida. Right? It feels nice. So that's guided imagery, where you imagine yourself in the Caribbean somewhere. It feels nice. Blue waters, nice breeze. The birds are flying in the air.
Yeah.
So you imagine that, and that relieves and lowers the blood pressure and the stress. You don't have to worry about the bill. When the bill comes, just think about Florida. Imagine yourself in Florida. Mindful journaling, so writing thank you notes to yourself, to your loved ones. In the old days, you used to write letters to each other, but now it's just a simple text. You can go back to writing those letters. You don't have to send it. Just write the letter. So that makes you mindful, right? Practicing gratitude, we did talk about that. And then the next slide, please. Thriving in the later years means living with vitality. Remember, vitality, anachijukira, what it is. Young, youthful, having the energy to do things. And that's one of the things that happen when you get older, you lose the energy to do things. So vitality goes away. And then fulfillment, whereby you feel fulfilled in what you're doing. For one person, it might mean they can play with their grandkids, right? And tend to a garden. For another, it is staying independent in their own home. One of the things when you get older is fighting for that independence. You don't want to lose the license. You don't want to lose being able to walk without a walker. that independence. You don't want to lose staying at home independently, whereby you don't have to go to the nursing home. So it is a personal concept, but you know you are thriving when you generally feel good, right? When you really feel good, when you're hopeful and engaged in life. Next slide, please. When the stress we ignore stops us from thriving, the key takeaway, and we did do a Cliff Note version of this, a summarized version that we're gonna pass away to you. So the key takeaway is that stress we ignore can quietly undermine our well-being, but by recognizing the signs and proactively managing stress, we can build resilience and be able to thrive in our later years. It is never too late to make positive and reclaim your vitality. One of the things that God blessed us with is to have the will, the human will. No other animal has the will, the power to be able to be in control. And most of the time that power is taken away from us by friends, loved ones, governments, nations. Different things will take away your power, but you have to remind yourself that you have the power and you're in control. So the tools and the strategies we talked about, now you know about those tools. You're probably going to be out there teaching them to others who are stressed, because you're no longer stressed. Can help you take control of your health and find joy, meaning, and connection in your golden years, right? So next slide, please. So that's the presentation for today. Thank you.